Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of conditional formatting in Excel. In part 1, we learned how to use highlight cells, top and bottom rules of conditional formatting. If you haven't watched part 1, you can find the link in the description below. In today's video, we will explore data bars, color scales, and icon sets to make your data stand out and convey meaningful information at a glance. Let's dive right in. First, let's talk about data bars. They are visualizations represented as bars within cells. The length of the bars corresponds to the values in the dataset. The highest value will have the longest bar, and the lowest value will have the shortest bar. We have the option to choose between gradient fill and solid fill for the data bars. After selecting the data, we can apply data bars with an orange color. The bars will automatically adjust based on the values in the selected range, giving you a quick overview of your data distribution. The highest value, the longest bar in the dataset. But it doesn't end there. If we go to Manage Rules and edit the rule, we can customize the data bars further. We have the option to choose between gradient fill and solid fill. If we change the color to red and select gradient fill, Excel will automatically create a gradient using the primary color, which in this case is red. The bars will now be displayed in varying shades of red, with the longest bar representing the highest value. You can also add borders to the cells if you want to further enhance the visualization. Once you've made the changes, click OK, and then hit the Apply button to see the updated data bars. Now, let's see the difference between choosing lowest value and highest value for the data bars. The difference between using highest value and lowest value for data bars can be better illustrated by looking at the representation of the bars. You can also revert back to the automatic scale by selecting the automatic option. Next, let's explore the format style options, such as 2-color scale, 3-color scale, or data bars. Excel provides another fantastic feature, allowing you to display only the data bars without showing the actual values in the selected range. Additionally, you have the option to set the scale type to percentile or choose from many other types available. Now, let's uncheck the Show Bar Only option and click on OK, followed by clicking Apply. Let's delete the current rule. By experimenting with different format styles and scale types, you can effectively visualize and present your data in various ways, enhancing its readability and insights. Now, let's move on to color scales. Color scales also use a gradient fill to indicate where the cell values fall within the selected range. Excel offers a variety of default visualizations for color scales, allowing you to choose the one that suits your needs best. When you apply a color scale, you will notice that the highest value in the selected range is represented by a green color, gradually transitioning to lighter shades of green and yellow, and finally ending with the reddish color for the lowest value. Moreover, if you change the highest value, the color scale will automatically update accordingly. The colors are carefully separated so that users can easily distinguish the differences in data values. To edit a color scale rule, go to Manage Rules and select the rule. You will see that a color scale rule is essentially a 3-color scale, as we saw earlier. However, you can also change the scale type to percent and customize it further to your preferences before applying the changes. By changing the color combinations, you can create visually engaging color scales that best represent your data. As lowest value is red, it applied the same, and highest value is light yellow color. Feel free to experiment with different colors and settings until you find the perfect visualization. Let's delete the previous rule and move on to the next custom format, which is icon sets. Icon sets are a collection of icons used to represent values in the selected range, and Excel offers a wide variety of icons to choose from. You can use any of the predefined icon sets or customize your own set by managing the rules. When you edit the rule, you'll notice that by default, Excel has calculated the percentages for each icon. For example, values above 67% are represented by an upper arrow, Values up to 33% have a right arrow, and values below 33% have a down arrow, each with different colors. But you have the flexibility to change the icons for each value category. For instance, you can use a tick mark for values above 67, a cross icon for values below 33, and a flag for values in the mid-range. As you customize the icons, you'll see that the icon style has been set to Custom. You can also select from Excel's default sets of icons. Click OK and apply the rule to see the difference. Now, let's edit the rule again and change the type from % to number. I'll enter 3000 as the value, and then I'll enter 2500 as a percentage. But you'll notice that Excel shows an error. This happens because the maximum percentage is only 100. To resolve this, we can change the type to number and click OK and apply. Now, the dataset has been updated based on the rules we entered. Excel also provides an option to reverse the icon order and an option to show only the icons without displaying the actual values. This can be useful when you want to focus solely on the visual representation of the data. Furthermore, you can set up formulas to determine which icon should appear based on the data values. However, we'll cover this in more detail in future tutorials. Let's change back to the % option by unchecking the icons only option and apply the rule. To recap, in this tutorial, we covered data bars, color scales, and icon sets, and explored various options for customizing icon sets in Excel. In the upcoming video, we will delve into creating custom rules using formulas in Excel. This will give us even more control over how we apply conditional formatting based on specific conditions and calculations. Stay tuned for more exciting Excel tutorials. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and follow or subscribe for more informative content. If you found this tutorial helpful, please share it with your friends and colleagues. See you in the next video.